these chickens, they're not laying eggs yet. So today, we got one very important job to do, and that's to decide which kitchen scraps are actually worth saving for them. We're gonna be testing tomatoes, apples, lettuce, and peas, one food at a time. One got attacked almost immediately. One of them received a couple questionable pecks, and one got absolutely disrespected. However, the two highest scoring foods are gonna have to prove themselves again before we officially declare a winner. Let the chicken scrap championship begin. Okay, so we got 4 foods right here that chickens can technically eat. These are safe for chickens to eat. We got ripe tomato, we got some apple slices, we got some frozen peas, and we got some lettuce here. Each food is gonna get about 90 seconds inside of the run with the chickens here. We're gonna measure how quickly the chickens approach it, whether both birds eat it, and how much of it actually disappears. We got their normal feed and water back here readily available at all times. See, this is just a small taste test. It's not gonna supplement their actual diet. And the winner is gonna be whichever food gets eaten the most. And if 2 foods are close, then our tiebreaker, that's gonna be how quickly do the chickens actually start eating one of the 2 foods. My prediction, I think it's gonna be the peas. All right, first we're gonna start, and I'm probably not gonna use all, that's a lot of tomatoes. So I'm probably just gonna throw like 3 chunks out there, and the clock starts right now. 90 seconds on the clock. Oh, she went for it right away. They're checking it out. They're curious. I mean, this one right here, she is devouring. Her, not so much. That one, she doesn't seem too certain. She's like looking at her buddy like, yo, this is cool to eat. So they definitely seem to like tomatoes. So that's cool. Look, she's already going for another one. Okay, I think we got a couple more seconds on the clock here, so we're just gonna keep watching them until the clock runs out. But so far, tomato is definitely, well, number one, because it's the first one we started with, but they're both going at the tomatoes. So once the clock runs out, we're gonna pick all this up, and because we don't want the food laying out when we test the other foods, right? We want one food at a time. So we'll pick all this up, put it back on the plate, and throw the next food out here.
Yummy.
And there it is. That is time on the tomatoes. They love the tomatoes, it looks like. So we're going to pick up these tomatoes here. Let's go with food number 2. Hey, get out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not yet. Not yet. Play fair. Play fair. She already trying to get. So food number 2, we're going to go with the lettuce right here. That looks about the same amount of tomatoes that we used. So lettuce, we're just going to throw it out. Oh, both of them right away. No questioning. No questioning. Both right away going for the lettuce. No questions. Don't even need to ask. Don't need to. We are 100% certain that we like lettuce, I think. I mean, let's be honest. All chickens like lettuce. I mean, every chicken I had went crazy over lettuce. So I'm not really surprised. I probably should have figured. Now, we haven't done the peas or the apple yet. We haven't done the peas or the apples yet. Back it up. Back it up. Play fair now. Play fair, lady. So I will say they both went for the lettuce right away, but for like, they pecked at it for like, I don't know, not even a minute. And they're like, I think I'm good. Now, the only the one thing I'm unsure about doing the challenge this way, one food at a time, is, you know, they eat by the time they get to the 4th food, they could be full. They could be full up. So I don't know. Maybe they really don't like lettuce that much. Maybe they ate enough of tomato. I don't know. But what I do know is these chickens like to eat. I see them out here eating all day long. So I know they like to eat.
Did you just call me fat?
And I think that's about time's up. So all in all, lettuce, meh. We're just gonna bury it over there. Just bury it over there. Let it decompose and break down and all that. Now, I think I want to save the peas for last. We're gonna go with apple now. And just like tomatoes, I'm gonna do 3 chunks of apple. We're just gonna toss it right over there. 90 seconds on the clock, and they're checking it out. She seems very interested. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Man, that's gross.
That might be worse than the lettuce, y'all. Like she's pecking at it. Kind of eating it a little bit. Again, this one just like, that one over there is just like, I don't know. I don't know about it. She's kind of pecking at everything. But I'm going to say this might be worse than the lettuce, y'all. All right, we got a few more seconds on the clock here. I'm just going to keep watching them until time runs out. But I don't know if they're a fan of the apple. They don't seem to really care about the apple too much, which honestly is surprising to me. I thought that would have been one of the top ones, you know, the sweetness, the juice, the freshness of an apple. I thought that would have been one of the top ones, but it seems like they could care less. I think apples did worse than the lettuce. They don't even care. They don't even care about the apple no more. And that's going to be time's up. So we're going to grab these apples here. We're going to take those away. And now we got one more food to try. All right, we got a couple of peas here. I'm just going to grab a few. Grab a few peas. Nice, decent handful. And I'm going to mash them up a little bit. Try and mash them. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Clock starts now. Clock starts now. Go, go, go. Oh, look at that, dude. Oh, look at that. Both of them. Throw a few more out there. There we go. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're both digging the peas. I had a feeling. I don't know. I had a feeling that the peas were going to go crazy. What are we thinking, girls? Couple of different kind of snacks. We're trying to see which one do you guys like the most here. And it's looking like you guys are loving peas and you're loving tomatoes. And now they're eating the regular food. Good on the snacks. All right, so we're going to finish out the clock here. But it seems they really like the peas. I mean, she's still coming back for more. Look at that. She's still coming back for more over there. Very cool. Very cool little experiment we got going on here today. Oh, she's hammering it. Very cool. All right, so that's time. That's time. We did all 4 food. Now we need to do the tiebreaker. I'm going to do 1 tomato slice and a couple of peas. Let's see which one they go for first. And I'm going to put peas here, tomato there. So now let's see. I think we got a winner. I think we got a winner, y'all. You put that the tomato and the peas next to each other, they're like, give me the tomato all day. You gonna get the pea? She's like, I prefer tomato over that. Both are good, but I prefer the tomato, I think. I'm gonna say tomato is our clear winner here. You guys let me know down in the comments. But the rest of this, we're just gonna dump it right there. And have a good little feast, ladies. Turn it up, burn it up, eat it up. So yeah, I would say overall, I think our tomato, I mean, look, we threw it all out there now. What are we pecking at? Tomatoes. We're pecking at tomatoes. You got all them choices. And we go for the tomato. So there you go. We tried 4 different types of kitchen scraps from the kitchen. Tomatoes, peas, lettuce, and apples. They did peck at and eat all of it, but they ate the tomato the most, and then probably the peas second. I would say probably lettuce third, apples in last place, which shockingly, I thought lettuce was going to be in last place. I thought apple was going to be at least number 2. Now, this doesn't prove that chickens only prefer tomatoes or peas. This little scientific example today, well, it only consisted of 2 young chickens whose credentials might be a little questionable. But it does show us what these particular birds are most likely to eat. And see, I think that's useful because if we're going to save kitchen scraps for our chickens, well then I'd rather give them something that they're gonna consume instead of just leaving wet food sitting in the run to attract pests and flies and all that stuff. The all-flock feed, that's still the foundation of their main diet. The scraps is just occasional treats and enrichment. And the cool thing is nothing from this test got wasted. The chickens ate what they ate, and the rest, they're gonna scratch, peck at, and it's gonna turn into compost eventually. And then eventually that compost is gonna feed our garden. And then our garden is gonna feed us. And then the scraps that are left over go right back to the chickens. That's the full loop, my friend. And that's exactly what we're trying to learn now while we're in a small space. Using what we have more efficiently instead of letting useful material just go to waste. And let me know down in the comments, what do your chickens usually like to eat? What do they go for? So I hope you all learned something new here today. And if not, I hope you all got inspired. Inspired to take that next step and just start. I'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.